This is your Friday Night Lights podcast show.
Yo, checking in one time for your mind. Stay tuned for your Friday Night Lights every Monday, Wednesday night.
This is your Friday Night Lights podcast show.
I have to go see a man about a minute.
And you better not lose.
What's going on, people?
Happy Monday to everybody.
Another week.
Yep, another week, another Friday night in the books. Now it's time to look back at week 5 and get ready to move on to week 6.
Yep.
So just to throw a few plugs in there before the show really gets going. Well, the Wizard did reign supreme this week as nobody beat him, and he did pretty good on his picks throughout the 7 classes, top 10. So we're gonna get into that here in a little bit. But other than that, man, there was some good games played on Friday night. I'm hoping everybody settled down now, don't calm down, took the blood pressure medicine, got a good night's rest.
Not the blood pressure medicine.
Yeah, some folks had, man. It was some close games like on this past week. Some good games this past week.
Yeah.
I'm talking all throughout the state, north, middle, south. Good games all around. We got some good ones coming up this week on this Friday too. Got some good matchups coming up. There's a lot of teams prepared to get ready to go in the region play within the next 2 weeks. What's going on, Paris?
It almost time for it'll be time for the region. Region play almost playoffs pretty soon.
Yeah, some teams gonna start next week. Majority of the state is gonna be in the region play come the 30th. So yeah, it's coming up. It's approaching fast. Well, I tell you what, I'm gonna go. Let me go wake the Wizard up. I'm gonna walk in and wake the Wizard up because he been drinking. He was playing around with his Magic 8 Ball earlier, and drinking on something he brewed up. Double check on him because he's supposed to be up by now. What's happening, Bear? Man, I keep wanting to call you Huncho. I'm trying to respect what you're showing. I got to get used to that. Some good test games coming up Friday. Yeah, you're right on that, Paris. Some good test games are coming up on Friday.
That's different.
All right. Let me switch over and get the Wizard online for you so we can go on and get this done and over with. But other than that, Pierce County, y'all got a nice little game coming up this weekend, don't you? Oh, nah, never mind. No, you don't. Y'all ain't got no good game coming up. I just thought about it.
Who they play?
Pierce County got a decent game coming up this weekend.
Who they play?
It's gonna be all right. It ain't gonna be much of a competition though. Oh, they got man, I just lost it. I was just looking at it and I just lost it. Hold on. Here we go. Waiting for my file to open back up. All right, bam. Oh, dude, I was about to say what's going on here with this thing. That thing tripping today. Shucks. Somebody, who they got? Yeah, they got a tough matchup against Brantley County.
Brett County.
Yeah, I wish Pedro was on for that one. Tough matchup with Brantley County.
Yeah. I don't think that'll be that much of a competition.
Oops, my bad. I hit the wrong button. I was clicking too fast. Let me see some screen share. All right. Mo, can you see that?
I can see that.
All right. There you go. Put it up on the screen and do that and do this real fast. There we go. All right. So real fast, we're gonna start off with the Wizards pick'ems. For the pick'ems this week, he went 6-4, which, as I said earlier, beat everyone that participated. I think the best that participated went 5-5. Yeah, we had two people that went 5-5. With that being said, on the season, his current record on the season is 23-17. So we ain't gonna do the percentile on that. But as we said before, the top 4 people throughout the season during the pick'em will have a chance to challenge the Wizards in the playoffs for $50. And as of right now, these are the top standings for the weekly through week 5. So this is what we're looking at.
That's interesting.
Through submissions made. I'm gonna tell people, man, they got to catch up with Courtney, Yo, and Shan. They've been submitting every week. I think, yeah, and Danny been submitting every week. So you got to pray they miss a week, and that you submit to catch up with them. But as of right now, those are the top 4 right now to get a chance to challenge the Wizard for $50 during the playoffs. All right. That being said, we're gonna move on to how the Wizard did in each classification from last week. So starting out with single A Division II, overall, we went 7-1. The one game that we lost was Aquarius versus Harlem. We knew it was going to be a close game, but we didn't expect Harlem to win. So that's the one game we did lose in that classification. Mo, I can't see the comments if we got any comments coming in. So let me know if we got any comments coming in. Yeah, Barry, man, you missed a few weeks. Honcho, you got to get back on it, Honcho. You missed a few weeks. Let's go ahead and move down to D2. All right, so Division II, once again, the Wizards went 8-1. I thought Bainbridge was bouncing back, coming back, about to do their thing, but I had it as a toss-up regardless. And Brooks County pulled that one out 26-18. So that made the Wizards go 8-1 in that particular region overall for the week. But other than that, though, everything else pretty much played out as expected. All All right, moving on to D2. Went 6-0. Everything went as expected in that region. In that classification. No upsets in the top 10 happened. Top 10 remained the same with the exception of, I believe, Rockmart dropped for this coming week. For week 6, I think they dropped down to 10th. But like I say, other than that, though, no changes. So we did very well in that classification. Barry, got anything to say? Nah, you ain't got nothing to say because I can't see the comments while I'm doing this. Okay. All right, moving on to Class 3,
He said he
3A. I
won't
went
sell
6-2 overall. Didn't see, like I say, the City Road Mill Creek game. It really had it as a toss-up because it was a 3-point difference on that one. And Sandy Creek and Collins Hill. Didn't expect Sandy Creek to come out and play the way that they did, but they did get the upset over Collins Hill. So that game there was a loss for them. So we went 6-2 overall in 3A. What's my 4A? What's my 5A? Okay, there we go. All right, 5A. Everything went as expected. We went 7-0 in 5A. No upsets, nothing like that of the sort. A lot of rec employees got to play, especially down in Coffee and Cartersville, as expected. So they should be ready as they roll into region play and play some of the weaker, softer teams in their regions. Where we at? 6A. All right, 6A, we had a few upsets over there and went 4-2 overall. Mainly it was the Blessed Trinity Marist game. Thought Blessed Trinity would handle business, but I guess playing at Marist had some effects on them, and Blessed Trinity ended up losing 21-17 to Marist. So that technically one game gave me 2 losses because Marist is ranked in the top 10. But other than that, though, we had a good play overall throughout the week, over the weekend. Can't complain about what we did. And 7A went 6-2. Once again, the Mill Creek Cedar Grove game. And then the surprising upset of the weekend, Northside beating North Cobb in overtime. I don't think really anyone saw that one coming. If you've seen Northside play and you understood how their offense was being ran, you really didn't see that coming. But whatever they were doing on defense helped the offense for them to pull that win out. So overall for the week, Wizard went 51-9 for an 85% win percentage on the season. We're sitting at 256 correct picks, 75 wrong picks for a 77 percentile of getting picks correct. So like I said, if you feel you can do better, by all means, submit your weekly pick'ems when posted when posted on Tuesday. You're gonna have up to 6 p.m. Friday to get your picks in. Once again, $50 is up for grabs. Come playoffs, come state playoff time. If you can beat the Wizards. Stop sharing that.
That ain't bad at all.
All night.
Actually, they're good.
It ain't easy.
Good, actually.
It ain't easy, that's for sure.
I be looking at the Sterling Shotdown. They be doing it, and man, they be terrible.
Well, I ain't gonna say it's gonna be some surprises, but there's gonna be some expected results or expected predictions coming up for this weekend of football. There's gonna be a few surprises in there, but I think everything is gonna go as expected again this weekend because teams are starting to get into their groove, starting to clearly identify who they are. As they say, the cream is starting to rise to the top, but that cream is really gonna rise as we get into region play. and these teams get themselves established, get to establishing position to make these playoff runs and playoff seeds. But yeah, that's what we got going on with the Wizards. So the Wizards just
Matthew, I'm
looking for some
live.
competition.
Hush.
So yeah, the Wizards looking for some competition if there's any out there.
I'll chime in during the playoff.
Nah, it's on. See, that's the thing. I'm only gonna have it open to those 4 people.
Oh well.
Yeah, because I'm only gonna send it out to those 4 people. That's gonna be challenging the Wizards. That way, now I could put it out there for everybody to play, but only those 4 people gonna be is the ones that's gonna matter. So, take some top 10 matchups from round 1. You know, grab. You know, hopefully I can grab the top 10 matchups from round 2, and then from there on, it's gonna be pretty much. You know, it's gonna be hard to pick games after that. Now, semifinals,
So you basically just picking out of each classification. You only just picking the top 10 games.
well, I'm picking from the top 10 teams in all classes.
Okay.
All right. Now, periodically, like I know this week, you know, there's some top 10 teams not playing top 10 teams, but they are good games. So I have a few on there, like Chris County versus Northside. Northside's not a top 10, you know, not a ranked team, but that game is on the weekly pick for this week. But I try and stick to the top 10 teams in each classification and pick 10 games out of those 80 games. You know, so, and try and pull one more out just for the tiebreaker. Either something I know that's going to be a blowout or total points scored between the two, total combined points scored between the 2 teams. Because I can't go off of yardage because it's kind of hard to verify stats these days. You know, depending on the school you pick. But that's pretty much the system.
So what are some of the marquee games y'all are looking forward to this week?
Well, we're going to get into that on Wednesday. We're going to try and play that one for Wednesday. I mean, I can get into it now and be a spoiler. But I think everybody in 3A is looking forward to Chris County and Northside for sure. That's definitely going to be a good game. Who was it? Hold on, let me take a look. Take a look and see what I got. I forgot who it was before I say this. I don't want to say the wrong team. I can't remember if it was Carver or Sandy Creek playing somebody decent. Let me get my file to open back up here. There we go. Oh, I know. Well, I know they talked about it on another show, but Grayson traveling down to Loudons to play this weekend. A lot of people are overlooking that one, but that's going to end up being a good game.
Oh, yeah. I seen Colquitt play. Who did he play?
Cedar Grove.
Oh, that's y'all. Okay.
Yeah. I ain't gonna even talk about that one. And then Warner Robins Hoko. We know that's gonna be yeah.
I'll wait to say who I'm gonna take on that one.
And then you know, you was talking about Stars Mill. Well, Stars Mill is playing Troop County this weekend.
They're playing Troop.
Yeah. And then you got Ware County playing Bainbridge.
That might be a little nice one right there. Ware County Gators and Bainbridge.
Yeah. And then up here in Cobb, you got in Gwinnett, you got Cobb playing Mill Creek playing Parkview,
Has Parkview got back to the standard that they once was?
They trying to. They're trying to get there.
I remember back years ago when Northside and Northside and Parkview played in McConnell Tablet Stadium, man. That was a game. That was a game to see, man. It was good.
Now I'm gonna tell you. I'm finna say a game, and a lot of people gonna look and be like, "Huh? What?" But in 3A, keep an eye on the Calvary Day versus Savannah Christian game.
Atlanta Christian.
No, Savannah Christian.
Oh, Savannah Christian.
Yeah. Keep an eye on that game. Oh, this Friday.
What's up, TA?
So that's gonna be another one. But I mean, outside of that though, like I say, it's a lot of decent games going on. It was just a matter of trying to pick one. Like Early County, at Mitchell County this weekend. That's gonna be a good game, man. In single A D2. I'm just going through trying to see if I can find another one.
So who do Northeast have on this weekend?
Northeast playing Southwest.
Southwest, okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be a blowout, man. We already know that.
Yeah.
It ain't no competitive. I'm gonna be honest. There's no competitive games in 2A for the top 10 teams in 2A this week. There are no competitive games. Anybody in 2A top 10 lose this weekend, they're out of the top 10. Which, like I say, once the Wizard stuff goes up Tuesday, tomorrow, you'll see. There's no competitive games in 2A.
I just want to read this. I know Huncho said they play Appling the 30th of this month.
Next week.
They play Appling next week. So, Jeremy, get ready to see your Apple seeds go down.
Let me see what else we got here. Cedar Grove, Colquitt, Calvary Day, at Savannah Christian. Mary Person should hang on and stay in the top 10. Doherty's off this week. Stevens County is off this week. Oconee is off this week. Cobb is off this week. So we got 2, 4, 6 games in 3A this week.
So okay, so let me ask you, who does Jackson have this week?
Oh, Sandy Creek.
Jackson has Sandy Creek.
Yeah. It's a loss for Jackson. That's a loss. Jackson gonna get handed to him.
Oh.
No, but check it out. This is what I'm saying. 1, 2, the top 4 teams in 3A right now, and I'm putting the asterisk beside Calvary Day, but the top 4 teams right now in 3A can compete with any school from single A up through 6A. I'm gonna pull that back. 5A. They can compete with any school between single A and 5A. No problem. Top 4 teams in 3A can.
Nah, I was looking at some. I was just trying to see how this. I was looking ahead to see how was this region thing gonna shake up. That's what I was.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be funny. That's for sure. Because that Region 1 can be a mess. Region 1 is about to be a mess because I really feel like Thomasville is gonna wreck shop when they get in that region.
Because I got my eyes in the region. I got my eyes on kind of on Jackson.
In Region 2? I mean, Region 3?
Yeah.
You think
because Jackson has athletes, man. You know what I mean? Like,
I know that. It's the coaching and the environment and the cultural that's the problem with Jackson.
Yeah. And then I look at Mary Person. Mary Person play pretty strong too.
See, my thing is, I got to look at the competition. Matter of fact, let me do it right now. Let me take a look at the competition that Mary Person has played to be in the top 10 right now. That's one thing I really haven't done.
Yeah, we have to look at that. But you play who you line up, who plays in for whatever 11 get in front of you.
But at the same time, it matters. It matters. Okay, so Mary Persons played. They beat Northeast by 2. Blew Spalding out. Lost to Trinity Christian, and blew out what is it, Haralson County? Yeah, Haralson County last week.
Hmm.
So out of those 4 teams, Northeast, Spalding, Trinity Christian, and Haralson County, only 2 teams jump out at you, right?
Yeah.
Northeast and Trinity Christian.
Hmm.
And they went 1-1 in those games. I think them playing Northeast the very first game of the year, that helped them out. I think if they would have played Northeast anytime after that first week, it would have been a different result. And it was something about that game, too, to where Mary Persons was able to pull it off. I just can't remember what it was. But, I mean, oh, and that's what it is. I'm waiting. Mary Persons has to go to Prince Avenue. That's the game I wanted to see how they performed against, because that's going to be because that, as far as I'm concerned, that's my measuring stick for Mary Persons, is how they do against Prince Avenue. So far, the 2 top 10 teams they played, or when they played them, Northeast and Trinity Christian, they went 1-1. I want to see how they do against Princess Ave.
Okay, because
I'm taking a look at Jackson, see what Jackson running with. Jackson. What Jackson been doing? Jackson lost to Lovejoy, beat Ola, beat Union Grove. So they playing their old region people. I mean, not their old region people, but they playing these Henry County schools that ain't hitting on that. Got blown out by Lamar County. Finna lose to Sandy Creek. They're gonna beat Doug of Atlanta. And then they open a region play against Mary Persons.
is it that's a home game for Jackson, or that's a they got to come to Mary Person?
It's a home game for Jackson. So I look at Jackson's schedule. Jackson's schedule, to me, and it's just my opinion, is really not preparing them for region play. It's a soft schedule.
Cause you got what? Hold on, you got what? Peach, Jackson, Mary Person,
Upton Lee, and
Upson
Pike.
Lee, and Pike. We know how Pike and Upson Lee
You're going to write them off as doormats. I mean, it is what it is.
is. Yeah, it is what it is with them two.
So you're looking at Pete, Jackson, and Mary Person.
Yeah, I'm looking at Pete, Jackson, and Mary Person. So that's what I'm looking at with the Jackson and Mary Person. Which one? I think Jackson might be able to take Mary Person out. I ain't gonna just give Mary Person. They gonna run away with that game, but Jackson does play tough on region.
Well, at a minimum, they're going to get the 4th seed at a minimum. Let's be real about it. They're going to get the 4th seed out the region at a minimum anyway. So they going to the playoffs this year. They just got to handle business against Upson Lee and Pike. That's all they got to do. They got to win two regional games. That's all they got to do. Win two regional games, and they good. They in the playoffs. They win 2 region games. But like I say, but for me, that region 1.
So the region 1 is with Daughter, Chris.
Yeah, all that.
Oh, no, okay.
Yeah.
And
And
what Thomasville in that region, ain't it?
yeah.
Okay, yeah, Thomasville is in that region.
I mean, there was a post put up, and I think it was put up. Yeah, it was put up in our group and in the other group. And the post was something to the effect of you can't you can't say a team got a soft schedule because they still got to line up, right?
Yeah, I seen it. I seen it.
But something to that effect. But my thing is, look at the level of competition that they're lining up against. Doherty is doing what they're supposed to do against the level of competition they're playing.
hmm
That's the thing about Doherty. That's
But
why Doherty is not being respected right now, sitting at 5-0.
but I'm guessing they saying that, like, I mean, with that theory that they're going by, and I understand what they're saying because, like, you really can't say, even though it's a soft schedule, you really have to respect everybody because you can go in there with the big head and they can come out and bush you in the mouth and beat you, and on any given night, anybody could win.
If was a fifth, we'd all be drunk right now.
But you know that any given Friday
Yeah,
night, anybody can be beat.
that is true. Any Friday night, anybody can be beat. But then, how do I say this without being disrespectful? I already been disrespectful throughout the show, so I might well continue on. But the thing is, when you look at Doherty's schedule, right,
hmm
and you ask yourself, you know, why ain't Doherty getting talked about right now? I mean, for one, they're not gonna move. The only way they're gonna move up in the top 10 poll is if somebody in front of them loses, because they're not getting themselves prepared for region play. They are not getting themselves prepared for a playoff run. They're not doing it by playing the competition that they're playing. They're not. And I think that's the biggest thing that I'm getting at is kudos to Doherty being 5-0. I'm sorry. It's a cupcake 5-0.
Who all they played?
They played Westover, which they won 28-21. They played Randolph Clay, 32-14. Stockbridge, 33-30. Hateville Charter, 19-18. And Terrell County, 46-6.
Oh, okay.
They have not played not one top 10 team
Yeah,
in the state.
I see where you going at with that right now.
That's why I say that 5-0 that Doherty has, I can't respect because you're not doing it against good competition. You're doing it against average competition.
Yeah,
And
like mediocre.
yeah. And then some of this competition is pushing you to your limit. On top of that, think of it as the way Carver Columbus has started games off very slow and not started playing until the second half. Right, and it caught up with them, right? 2 weeks ago, it caught up with them. Well,
hmm
Doherty is not playing above the level of their competition. It seems like they're playing at their level of competition, but it's consistent. It's like they're not trying to improve. They're not trying to dominate.
Try to dominate and set the tone.
Yeah, and you don't see that from Doherty and looking at their schedule. That's why, for me, looking at when they get in the region play, they're gonna have issues because you compare their schedule to a Thomasville. It's night and day. When you compare their schedule to Thomasville, it's night and day. Because you got Thomasville playing people that went to the Final Four and finals last year. Yeah, they taking losses, but they're gaining experience and they're playing a tough schedule. Brooks County, Thomas County Central, Cairo, Bainbridge. All right, okay, so much with Tiff. But
TA said a 4 seed against a 1 seed would be tough on them.
on Doherty? Jackson. He probably talking about Jackson. Yeah, we were talking about Jackson at the time when he posted that. Jackson taking a 4 seed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, that's what he was talking about. But I have respect for Thomasville record and their schedule. Even though Thomasville is sitting 2-3, it's a respectable 2-3 because of who they're playing. It's just like I don't want to use them as an example, but I have to. City Grove. If City Grove was sitting at 0-4 right now, it would be a respectable 0-4 because of the level of competition we were playing. So I can respect Thomasville, and that's why I feel Thomasville is going to be more prepared than any other team in that region. But as you say, still got to line up on Friday nights and play the games, right?
Yeah, 11 on left, 11 on offense, 11 on defense.
Yep. Yep. As I said, I got 22 reasons. So yeah, I feel you. But so things gonna start sorting itself out. Cream gonna rise to the top though. Here, come. By the time we get to Halloween, we got a good idea of what's going on and what's gonna happen
Yeah.
within the next month. But yeah, all Jackson got to do is win 2 games in the region, and they good. They set for the playoffs. I don't care what 2 they beat, what 2 games they win. All they need is 2 games, and they set for the playoffs.
But what if they? What if that? What if it turn around that Pike gets that 4 seed?
Oh, I mean, if Pike was the one, all that 4 seed got to do is win 2 games. So you can let them 3 battle it out. I mean, but at the end of the day, though, to be real and to keep it honest, that team in Region 3 got to win 3 games. I mean, 2 games. That number 4 seed got to win two region games. Who has the best ability right now to win 2 games? It's going to be between Upson Lee and Jackson.
No. What is okay? What is Upson Lee schedule? Like who has Upson Lee played and who has Pike played?
All right, let me pull up. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna share this. I'm gonna put it up on the screen. Let me go to the site, and I'm gonna put it up on the screen for everybody to see. All right, that's what I'm gonna do. If my computer at right, but I sure about to get out this computer and get back on my phone. Well, hold on. Oh, okay.
Because just for and it goes for anybody. If you can gel at the right time and peak at the right time in the playoff, you can go on a run and win.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, that's anybody.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be if we're gonna use hypothetical, let's be real about the hypotheticals though. Uh, check. All right. So can you see the screen?
Yeah, I see it now.
All right. So this is Pike's schedule. This is Pike has played so far.
So I make the Patriots. They won. They
Mm-hmm.
played Randolph. That Randolph Clay. Yeah, they beat Randolph
Yep.
Clay. Who there? Howard. Howard
Yep.
Husky. They lost. Lamar County Trojans. Well, that's who they
Now,
got. So 7-30.
yeah.
Then they turn around and play Upson Lee. It's October the 7th. Then Jackson. So them region games right though in
Mm-hmm.
October. And they finish off with Mary Person November 4th.
Mm-hmm. So that's them. Now let's go to Upson Lee. So Upson Lee currently sitting at 1-4.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what they've done. I went too far. This is what they've done so far.
Okay. Lost against Unigar, lost against Lamar, lost against Worth County, LaGrange, Johnburg. That's where they play 23rd. So I don't need to go cause I think I think Pike gonna outbeat Upson.
Well, and then like I say, down in October when they get in the region play. So
Yeah, I think Pike got a better chance of beat us. I think Upson won't be in the playoff this year. Again.
but my thing is, you know, so you're looking at Pike, Jackson battling for that 4 seed. Out of those two, though, me personally,
Out of
have to
those
take
two,
Jackson.
Jackson got the best chance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jackson has the best chance out of them and Pike. They have the best chance of getting that 4 seed.
Oh, ain't nobody expecting them to make it out the first round. It's just a matter of who's gonna grab that number 4 seed out there reading. So, you know, we were just looking and we got down to that 4 seed.
Yeah, we not expecting them to make it out of the first round.
What did they just turn out? What did they just show up and just show out?
Who was they?
One of the teams y'all talking about.
Either
Upson Lee or Pike.
Upson Lee or Pike.
Upson Lee.
I mean, sometimes you had those type of years where it can happen. You know what I mean? But if you look at when we just looked at the schedule, who's the most fit to get that 4 seed? Jackson has better athlete than Upson and Pike, and they're more stronger. Look how tough Jackson played us last year at home.
Right.
So I would have to give Jackson the edge.
And plus you in Jackson, so yeah, of course you got to give him the edge.
But like I said, it's just a matter of Jackson handling business.
Right.
That's all it comes down to. It's just Jackson just got to handle business.
Right. I think they'll try to handle business.
I mean, it's gonna fun to see. I mean, to be honest. Come late September, definitely the whole month of October is gonna be interesting because that's when things gonna start taking shape. Everything we're talking about is gonna start taking shape at that time. So, it's gonna be some real interesting and good football played then because folks are playing for position. Folks are playing for seeding. You know, when you get down to it. I mean, you gotta see the screen, right?
Yeah.
So when you get down to it, folks are playing for position, reach. I mean, hold on. Yeah, so snap. I didn't even realize this. So Pike or Upson Lee is gonna be battling for 4.
So they got Jackson 1, Mary Person 2, Peach.
Well, this is just the reason in alphabetical order. So they're in alphabetical order. But we expect Peach to take number 1. We expect Mary Persons to take 2. Jackson gonna take 3. Pike and Upson Lee, they can battle it out for that for a spot. One of them got to win at least one region game.
Okay, is this Monroe? Is this Monroe out of Atlanta that we played, Reese? There's another Monroe.
Go back.
And region 138 with Carver, Columbus, and
Ain't that the Monroe
Columbus.
down there by Albany?
That's Monroe
Oh,
area, ain't it?
No, that's not Monroe area.
Yeah,
That's
that's
okay.
Monroe
yeah.
down there,
Okay, yeah, see, I
by
thought that was
y'all.
more. Yeah, I thought that
Yeah.
was Monroe area. I been
No,
say I know
no,
Monroe area.
Monroe area is right here in region 8. See, that's Monroe area right here.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
they ain't
region
nowhere
8.
went.
So this
Okay,
Monroe is the Monroe that's down there in that what Albany area.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
gotcha.
Monroe and Albany, right.
Yeah.
So okay, out of region 1386, I'm looking at
Hold on, what region you looking at?
1386, region
Oh,
6.
the 6 is just the number 10. All right.
Yeah, this is a 10, yeah. That's the one with Thomasville, Doherty, Chris County.
Uh-huh.
I'm, I'm looking at Doherty, Thomasville, Chris, and Carver, Columbus.
Yeah, you gonna be
And
out the door.
I'm finna go back in there and key across the street. I had stuff and pour it for a minute. Got was cold in the house.
But yeah, I mean, region 1, we got a general idea what's gonna happen. It's gonna be Thomasville, Chris County, Thomas, Carver, and Doherty, in that particular order. Right now, we giving it. Right now, we thinking Chris got a chance to take the number 2 seed, but they can drop down to that number 4 seed real fast if they don't show up come October or come next week if they don't start showing up come next week. Because let me verify who they play next week. Yeah, they open region play next week on the 30th against Doherty.
Who, Chris?
Yeah, that whole region opens up region play next week.
But yeah, I might need. Matter of fact, I might. Yeah, I can look at that game on what's it called then.
Yeah,
That gonna be a tough nice little good game.
but who was it? One of those teams that had a tough stretch. I'm trying to remember who it was. Let me look at Thomasville. Was it Thomasville? No, maybe it was Carver. Uh,
So like, do you think you're gonna have any? Even though we're saying that we think that the top 14 that it is, do you think you're gonna have any upsets?
out of that region?
Yeah, out of those regions
No,
that
not region.
you wouldn't normally have.
Nah, not region 1. Nah, not region 1. Not region 2. Calvary Day taking region 3. The rest of 2, 3, and 4 is up for grabs. Sort yourselves out. Savannah Christian may end up taking number 2. I'm gonna be honest with you. Out of region 3, outside of Calvary Day and Savannah Christian, y'all can sort
Mhm.
yourselves out in that region.
So let me. So you don't think so? Okay, you don't think. I mean, even though I know you saying Thomasville enough, but you don't think Chris can take that number 1 spot in that one?
Nope, I don't see it. And the primary reason that I don't see it, and it's the thing I've been saying all year, Chris County has to establish their quarterback now because you cannot continue going through the season and going into a tough region running 2 quarterbacks. You put AJ in, and then all of a sudden you want to switch out and put the youngster in, number 15 in. My whole thing with Chris County, you're holding yourselves back by allowing AJ to play quarterback. AJ is your best player. He's your athlete. You put that kid in space. How do you do that? Move him around and allow number 15 to quarterback. That way you can put AJ outside, you can put AJ in the slot, you can put AJ in the backfield, you can put AJ in motion, you can even put AJ on your kick return, on your punt return. you would have no problem leaving AJ in the secondary. Because if AJ takes a shot right now in the secondary or somewhere and gets hurt, Chris County done. Chris County done. Because that young quarterback is not getting the experience and the reps that he needs to be efficient. I ain't gonna say efficient, but to be ready to play ball. Because we all know playoff ball is different. Region ball is different.
Yeah, it's different from that regular season.
Yeah, because these games everybody playing right now, it don't mean nothing. It really don't. These non-region games don't mean crap. They're there to help get you prepared for your region play and state playoff. But as far as season, but as far as actual having an impact and affecting your seeding, I guess you could say indirectly it does because, as T said, it gets you battle tested to help you get a good seed. But like Thomas said, you can lose them all. You can lose them. Who cares? Because when you get in the region play, you're gonna be ready to go.
TA say Region 1 would be a cage match and battle tested.
I mean, that's why we, and when I say me and Yo, we look at Thomasville as being ready to win that region.
And I agree with you on that too. With when you play opponents that are on your level, it really have you better ready. Because if you look, let's just say I'm just using this as an analogy. Just think about all the teams like in the ACC. Ain't no way they really can play with the SEC team because their schedule is weak and they're not playing nobody. And I get what you're saying, like on the high school level, like it's 11 lining up against 11, but the other ones are like either average or cupcake teams are mediocre.
Yeah, and that's what Doherty doing right now. That's why I got no respect for Doherty's 5-0 record.
So once you come get somebody that hit you in the mouth, you don't know how to respond to that pressure.
Exactly, and that's i.e. being battle tested. Being battle tested. Now I ain't gonna lie, between regions, because we don't talk enough on region 1. I ain't gonna keep harping on region 1, but region 6, region 7, those two regions,
that's your brief region 6. Okay.
The region 6, region 7 is hard for me to read. I know who's gonna win region 8. I got an idea. Oconee should pull out region 8 again, but they're gonna get tested. But I think Oconee's gonna end up winning region 8 though with no problem.
I'm gonna check it out, but I might go with Hart County.
And that's why I say Oconee's gonna get tested, but that's just my opinion. I just think Oconee's gonna pull it out right now, based off of play and the way they've been performing. And when you watch Oconee play, Oconee very good, very solid on defense. Anyway, it's just they got an issue on offense. I think, in my opinion, Oconee is still trying to find themselves on offense.
I think in 6, Ringo might win that region.
Well, and it's going to be between Ringgold and Adairsville. Now, which one going to pull it out, I couldn't tell you. And then 7, man, you can take Dawson and White County and flip a coin. And maybe add Westland in there and flip a coin. You can flip a 3-sided coin, and whatever side you land on, that's who you got.
EP, didn't we play West Hall 1 year? EP.
I think EP done went to sleep.
Oh, I was trying to figure did we play West Hall 1 year because it was somebody, but
Ain't no,
I'm looking at maybe West Hall.
nah, I don't see West Hall in that contention for that number one spot. I really don't.
I mean, maybe not the number one spot, but maybe like a 2 or a 3 somewhere in there.
I can't even give him two. I really can't. Because when you take a deeper look at the region, and you start seeing who's playing who and who's doing what. Um, Let me go back and make sure I say the names right. White County, Dawson County, they're gonna stick out first. Westland is gonna peek his head out. Westland gonna do a peekaboo on you. You know, but regardless, I expect all those teams to have a round one exit. All of them between 6 and 7. I expect all of them to have a second round. A first round exit. And I'm sticking. And this the receipt for that. Expect them all to have a first round exit because they just not doing. They just not playing that. They're not coming out of that North Georgia area.
It's like they barely playing over 500.
Yeah, look at the. But I'm glad you said that. You know what we need to do one day? We need to take a look at the teams that Doherty played and look at their overall record. But take a look at, you know what? We can do that on Max Prep, can't we?
Yeah, we can look at it on Max Prep.
Oh, you know what? I ain't even got to go to Max Prep. I'm on the website already because I was looking something up for you. You said, now the question you was asking if y'all had played who? White,
West Hall.
West Hall?
But it was Westminster. That's who we played, Westminster.
Y'all, yeah, West Orange, Westminster, Westover, West Side is who y'all play. All right, so let me pull up Doherty real fast. I hate to keep going back through these cats, man. But let me see. Let me see if I got a opponent's combined record on here. I can do this math real fast.
So we play Carver on the 30th.
Nah, they ain't showing it on here. So I had to go to each individual and pull it up. Yeah, I had to go to each individual team and pull it up. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, I ain't trying to do that. Okay. Never mind. Yeah, never mind. I ain't gonna even waste my time pulling that up. But yeah, but like I say 6 and 7, man, them toss up. Region 8 will be more challenging than Region 6 and Region 7. When you're looking at 3A. We ain't gonna need Doug gonna make in Region 5, Doug gonna make the playoff by default. They gonna be the only team to make the playoff with an 0-4 region record. With an 0-3 region record. Without winning games. Huh?
My Douglas.
Yeah, they're gonna be the only team in 3A, and I'm gonna say 3A because there are some other 14 regions to make the playoff. You know what? Screw that. They're gonna be the only team in the state of Georgia to make the playoff with 0 wins in the region. Bump that. I'm saying it like that because I'm gonna see. Let me see what other team got 4 teams in it. I'm just trying to see what other region has 4 teams in it.
What's up, here?
Hey, how y'all doing?
How you doing,
What's
Trey?
that, Natalia? I don't see nobody else. Oh, okay. Ain't nobody else got 4. Oh, down in D1. Well, you know what? Them and Bacon. Well, I don't know. Between Bacon County and Pelham, one of them two gonna be 0 in the region. I'm looking at this single A Division 1.
That's what. I'm watching. I'm seeing, looking at you now.
So either Bacon or Pelham here, they gonna go in with no region wins also.
And then Division 4, then Region 4.
No, Region 1. I'm looking at Region 1. Now, Region 4, I think everybody can get a region win over there. Well, hold on now. Temple and Crawford. Temple Crawford.
Yeah.
Heard County done fell off. Lamar County gonna win that region. I don't know. Crawford County
I'm gonna
might
see.
go in.
I'm
Crawford
gonna
County
see.
might
Yeah.
go in.
I'm gonna see
Crawford
what
County
they gonna
might go
do.
in with no wins.
I'm gonna see what Crawford gonna do this week off that big win that they just got. Cause
Oh, I don't know. All I know is that all they need to do is beat Temple. But they going into the playoffs automatically. And that should be it. Them should be the only 3 regions with 4 teams. Yeah, them the only 4 regions. I mean, the only 3 regions with 4 teams. So that's nah. Imagine going to the playoffs with no region win.
that's tough, though.
Man, Doug gonna get bounced up out of whoever played Doug gonna get bounced up out of that thing so fast. Doug finna get bounced up out of there so fast. Doug ain't gonna have a chance to blink. And you know what? They probably gonna be hyped too. Yeah, that's gonna be funny right there. Hold up, tink, Doug. Doug about to get. Doug gonna make us look so bad. All right, Mr. EP, what time we shutting it down tonight?
You might be ready to shut down already.
I mean, I'm just saying, you know, it's an early night. You gonna talk a good hour. Ain't no questions coming in. Is any questions or comments coming in that needs to be addressed?
Thomasville, you got anything you want to say?
Oh, Thomasville.
What's up?
Long time no talk to.
What we need to talk about? I ain't missed but one show, I think.
Nah, we just want your insight on you know, we still got y'all pick to win the region. Just want to hear what you know, how y'all feeling down there, what y'all thinking down there.
Well, even though Tiff County is not really good, it was another week of improvements. We still working. I think slowly the players may be buying in to the coach. I didn't think it was going or it should have been that big of an adjustment, but that's just how it's turned out. Overall though, I think we gonna do fairly well. I'm not saying win the region, but I still stand by what I said at the beginning. We gonna come in the region and make a name for ourselves. They'll know they will know we're there. And I think this week we have a bye week. So, and then it starts region actually on the Thursday for us.
Oh, y'all got first straight game.
Yeah. 2 of the Albany games are on Thursday.
Oh, so when y'all play Monroe and Doherty, both of those on Thursday?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Man, that's ugly. Thursday night game.
I know.
That's interesting.
I guess you can talk that up as prime time.
That's very interesting.
But now we're looking for y'all to do big things in the region though. We looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to it too, because the first few weeks was running pressure up. I'm down here trying to bring this baby on in this world and keep cool. But I think we're gonna be all right. They each, like I say, each week they've shown improvement. So,
And it's this month too, right?
huh?
You have it this month, right?
No, November.
Okay.
Oh.
November 6th.
Play get closer on playoff time.
Exactly. So I do have to miss the Chris County and Thomasville game, but
So you wanna
Where that game at?
Thomasville.
Yeah. Who? What's the date on that game?
That will be. Hold on one second. That game is gonna be October 28th.
October 28th. We got a game that week.
Yeah, we
What you
play
talking
against
about?
we play against what's called. We play against Carl Atlanta.
October 28th?
No, 30.
Oh, I thought y'all were talking about October 28th.
No, I was trying to see that we have a game
Yeah, that
October.
date.
I was trying to see that we have a game October 28th. Cause nah, I might
Yeah,
ride
y'all
up.
playing. Nah, y'all playing Pike, so you can ride on up there.
Yeah, I might ride up to that Thomasville game.
Yeah, y'all playing Pike. Go on and ride up there.
I mean, I got some.
What day you
some.
say?
I said I'll probably ride up to that
Oh,
Thomasville
yeah,
Creek
October
County game.
28th. Yeah. Yeah, kind of which kind of game ain't gonna be.
That game gonna be. You think that game gonna be sold out? I might need to do on fan. Go fans ticket.
I would. I definitely would.
Alright, well, Thomasville, like I said, we're expecting y'all to do big things. Starting next week, we're expecting y'all to show you. I don't want to say show your butt, but do some things. Make some noise.
Secure, y'all got dead zones down there in y'all stadium.
Do we have dead zone?
Yeah, like if I go live, if I try to go
Oh
live.
no, you go live. You can see everything in the dead.
Okay. Yeah, I might slide on down that way.
You might as well. Win or lose, it'll be a good time.
I just want to catch me a good game. That's all. I mean, I probably ain't gonna have nothing to do anyway.
Man, look, y'all ain't playing nobody. Y'all playing Pike County, so I'm gonna ride down there and give yourself something to do.
That's a good little ride, though.
Where you want to ride with me?
Oh no.
I don't drive.
Hey, no, my brother, you on your own.
See, cause I mean, when we played Cairo, I drove down to Cairo, but Snowman, he family, so I stayed at his house down there when we played Cairo. So that's why I say it ain't no big deal to me. I like the ride and travel, so it don't be no big deal to me.
And where you coming from?
Fort Valley.
Hey, Wayne might ride with you.
Yeah, I might see if you want to ride.
That's a good little ride, man.
Man, that ain't no good little ride, man. If that the case, I might as well shoot past Thomasville going on back on Orlando, Florida. It don't take long to get to Orlando, Florida.
You might want to stay up there and go on the game here and watch them dance.
Chomp, chomp.
All right, so while I'm pouring up some drinks, anybody need one? Anybody need a drink while I'm at the bar?
Man, I just want to say,
Yeah, pour me one.
I'll drink it for you.
Want to give a shout out to Fort Valley State, man, 3-0 for the first time in 18 years. Shout out to the Wildcats.
That's a long time.
Yeah, long time. Man, and that was a good game Saturday, man, against Allen University. Good game. They won 29-27. Justin Harris kick return got called back because of a holding call. He took it to the house, but it got called back. Alderman, man, it was a lot of hitting out there, man, and definitely I've seen that our defense, Fort Valley State defense, has improved tremendously.
That was up. Well, since I ain't got no more input, Thomas Bear, go ahead and show close us out.
Sorry for my tardiness tonight, but I can always go back and catch up. As I always say, I look forward to what's left of the season now from everybody. Don't sleep on Thomasville, and I'm excited about region. Good night, y'all.
Peace up, A-Town man. Yeah.
This is your Friday Night Lights podcast show.
Yeah. Check it in one time for your mind. Stay tuned for your Friday Night Lights every Monday, Wednesday night.
This is your Friday Night Lights podcast show.
Go see a man about a minute. And you better not lose.